Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. So glad to see you. So, the, what's his name? The UPS man just came, the guy in the little brown truck. And guess what he brought me? He brought me my case of catalogs that I ordered. So those will be going out soon. And my order of some products that I got of things that the prices are going up in. So I wanted to get them before the prices went up. And guess what was in there? A new take your pick tool. And it is tight. It doesn't rattle. This one rattles real. Look, I took the cap off and the whole thing came out. So, yeah, I don't know if you can hear that rattling, but it's like, so I'm putting that away. And I love that I got my new one here. And it comes with a tool, an end that has the stylus for the scoring. Which I tried to find in my, when I did a technique, or not a technique, tips, and I couldn't find mine, so I have another one now. So yay. I'm sure it's somewhere, but not sure where. So this is an odd time to come on live. It is noon on Saturday, April 6th. It is day 6 of my 30 days of live videos, featuring retiring product. So Stampin' Up! Has retiring product that is going away. It's while supplies last, so you want to hop on and get it as soon as you can if you see something that you want, and be sure to grab it. So today, I'm so excited. I'm so excited about my new Take Your Pick tool. I got to get the putty started, though. And you just push it a little bit, and the pressure just keeps pushing that putty. So you don't want to keep pushing it or you know, twisting it too much. It's going to start coming out pretty soon. I know it. Here it comes. Okay, I'm going to let that pressure build up. All right. Put the directions over there. All right. So today, so as of just a few minutes ago when I checked on the Stampin' Up! Website, this bundle is still available. It is on sale. Actually, you can't get it as a bundle anymore. It's separate. It is Seaside Bay and the dies. The Seaside Bay stamp set has 13 stamps in it, and the dies have 16 dies. So the stamp set is regularly $26. It's 50% off right now for $13. The dies that go with it are regularly $34, and they are 60% off, so you can get the dies for $13.60. So for $26.50, you can get the whole bundle. And when the stamp set is regularly $26. Now, when I put it in the website to check to see if it was still available, they both were, but they came up full price. So if that happens to you, if the discounted price does not show up, you'll want to call Stampin' Up, 1-800-STAMP-UP, and tell them that, you know, you want to order this and it's not registering the right price, and have them put the order in for you. Okay? All right. I'm going to point you to my work surface. And again, I am doing, let me see here. 'Cause I want to put this on Do Not Disturb. Yay. Yay, I didn't realize I could do that while I was live, so I forgot to do that because I was so excited about the UPS man coming. My 30 days of lives, this is day 6, is each day I'm bringing you a project with retiring product. So it's not retired yet, but it will be retiring. April 30th is the last day you can get it, or before, because it's on a while supplies last, whichever comes first. So you don't want to hesitate, especially on this set. So let me point you to my work surface. Nope. I'll get it right here. All right. Okay, so I have my magnetic little tray with my dies in it that I'm going to be using. I do have some pieces already cut out, and but I wanted to show you how I do these other pieces, so I did not cut those out yet. So the first thing we want to do is show you our bits and pieces. So we're going to start out with a half sheet of Balmy Blue cardstock. It's 5.5. Okay, I'm not in the camera, so let me do this. Okay, so we don't need that much of me. Okay, 5.5 by 8.5, scored in the middle at 4 1/4. So all my cards so far have been very basic. It's a piece, half a sheet of cardstock folded in half. I have not done any fun folds or anything like that because that's not what these videos are about. The videos are about the product, okay? Then I have a piece of 5 1/4 by 4 crumb cake. And then I have a piece of basic white that is 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. So it's just going to have a small border of crumb cake around it, and then a larger border of the Balmy Blue, okay? So that's how it's going to look. All right, although it's going to look that way. Okay, so I'm going to set my card base and the crumb cake aside for right now. I'm going to take my piece of white, and I'm going to take a blending brush. And let me show you this too. These are the colors we're using: Misty Moonlight, Balmy Blue, Crumb Cake, and Calypso Coral. Okay, does that look kind of beachy? I hope so. So I'm going to take the Balmy Blue first. And I'm going to just rub my blending brush on the ink pad. And then I'm going to start very lightly going around, and then eventually applying more pressure, because I don't want any dark spots. Let me see if I can find. So here's a scrap piece. So if I got ink, I don't want to start like that, because see, you've got dark, and actually my ink pad isn't real juicy, so I don't want marks like that, okay? So I just start very lightly. Actually, I start moving it before I even touch the paper. And then I just go down slowly and eventually apply more pressure. And again, so my ink pad is not very juicy, which allows me to do this technique really good and not mess it up, hopefully. I want it darker, kind of in the middle. I'm going to have to re-ink my Balmy Blue, but I'm going to do it after I get done with this. Okay, I think that's good. I'm going to look to see if I have a balmy blue re-inker. I know I do. I just got to find it. That's Pool Party. Here's balmy blue. So when I re-ink my pad, you can see how it's kind of light in the middle. So you can tell there's not a lot of ink on it. So I'm just going to drip some dots of ink on it. And it is pretty thin, the ink. The white ink is thick like glue or paint, and it's very messy. You need like a plastic spoon for that, or an old bone folder so you can smear it on the ink pad itself. But this will soak right into the ink pad. Looks kind of crazy, but it will all fill out and be good to go. I'm just going to set that aside. I'm looking to see where can I set it aside that it's not going to be disturbed. Okay, so I have that. Then I want to take this spackling, I don't know what you want to call it. It's this stamp right here, and it just has little dots like grains of sand. And I'm going to use my crumb cake. I love crumb cake. I hope they never, ever, 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 ever get rid of crumb cake. And then I stamp off too. I stamp twice. And then I'm going to turn it. There we go. That's all I want on there. Then I want to clean that stamp. My stamp and scrub. So I did get some more mist, stamp and scrub mist. I have hair on my shirt and I can't get it off. So that is going up in price. So I got some of that before it went up in price. All right, now I'm gonna take my sentiment, heartfelt sympathy. I had said the other day that, ooh, I just put my thumb in the ink pad. I just said the other day how I needed some sympathy cards. So we're going to do sympathy, heartfelt sympathy. So who already owns this set? Hi, Laura. Good to see you. I'm going to put it right there. Upper right corner. And that's all I need with the blue. The Misty Moonlight. Is your snow melting? It's 50 degrees here and the sun's shining beautiful. So hopefully your sun is shining and that snow is going away. 16 inches. I can't believe it. All right, I'm going to now glue this to my crumb cake layer. And again, it's only 1/8 of an inch border all the way around. And then I'm going to glue it down with my Stamp and Seal. Make sure I get it going the right way. Wouldn't want the card to open upside down. I opened a card the other day to send it, and it was upside down. I can't believe it was in my stash, but it was. All right, I'm going to set that aside now. Okay, now I want a piece of scrap white. I already did them, you can see. And I'm going to use Memento Black. It is melting. No sunshine outside, just in your sweet smile. Aww. Going to be beautiful outside starting tomorrow through Wednesday. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. I love this little sandpiper. He is adorable. There's also, with this little sandpiper, there are 3 little ones that can follow the mama. It's so cute. So cute. Now I'm going to need this set. Right? Well, Laura, I don't know if you were on when I was first talking about it or if it was after. But this set, it's half off. The stamp set is $13 and the dies are 60% off for $13.60. So for less than $27, you can have a whole bundle. I'm telling you, you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. All right, now I'm using my light Misty Moonlight. And hello, Robin. And I'm just going to color. And it looks a little dark, but it's gonna fade a little bit. So that's okay. I'm okay with that. And then I'm going to use my light petal pink and coloring around his face, his eye, his beak, and his breast. Okay. Then I'm going to set that aside because I'm not going to cut them out yet because I have something else to cut out as well. I'm going to take another piece of scrap white. See, I've got a big enough piece here that I can do something with. That's why I did not throw this away. This was actually a piece that I used last night for my card that I did. And I think I left it downstairs. Or, nope, it's right here. So I used this piece to cut out that white circle. And I thought that strip is big enough for something. Isn't it crazy how I save this stuff? Anyway, it is. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my petal pink, light petal pink blend. And I'm going to color, I'm just making the paper petal pink. But I like it a little lighter than if I stamped it with a stamp pad. Then I'm going to take my Calypso Coral. Ooh, almost put my thumb in that one. And this one's a little more intense with ink, so I'm going to go a little lighter. And I just want it dark on the bottom. Okay, there we go. That's all I want. That was very little. I barely touched that paper, you guys. All right, now I'm ready to cut. All right, I'm going to bring in my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And my plates. So I have the number 1 plate, number 2 acrylic plate, and then I have another 2 that's going to go on top. So I'm going to take my bird first, my little sandpiper. Right? I'm telling you, this is a steal of a deal. I bought mine back when you could buy it as a bundle, so I did save 10%, but not 50 and 60. I mean, holy cow. It's crazy. Oh, all right, I don't have it sandwiched right. I mean, it's being finicky today. It was the other day, too. Now, like I have said before, you can tape your die down with washi tape or Post-it note. You can see on my handle, I have a piece of washi tape that I can peel off there and stick it down if my die keeps moving. I didn't have a problem with that, so I didn't worry about it. Now I will throw that piece away. All right, now I want to bring in that piece that I colored here. And I'm going to put in a shell. And there's another one that has two smaller shells on it. And they will cut separately. They won't cut together, they'll cut separately. All right. Then I'm going to run that through. Love it. Love it. I'm putting my dies back in my magnetic tray so I don't lose them. I'm going to throw that piece away, and then I have these shells, and they have a little color to them rather than just being white or anything like that. Okay, and I already have my grasses cut, so you don't need to watch me do that. All right. Now I want to bring this back in, and I'm going to get my sandpaper, my shells, and the grasses I actually did out of crumb cake. I didn't think I would. I went for green, but I think the crumb cake looks nice because it brings out the crumb cake edge around it and the sand. So that's why I went with that. So I just need to build this up and make sure I know where everything's gonna go. Like that. Okay, so now I want to take this all apart again. All right. And I want to use my Tombow multi-purpose glue. And just a few dots. That's all it takes. If you heard that laugh, that was my daughter. She's downstairs, not sure what she's laughing at. But I'm glad she's laughing because that's always a good thing to do, is laugh. And then put that there. I'm going to glue this one down while I have my glue out. And this piece of grass. Is it called grass if it's in the water? What is that called? Not weeds. And then I want dimensionals on all of these. Okay. 2 on the sandpiper, 1 on the big shell, and 1 on this little shell. And actually, I thought, oh boy, this is not going to fit. But it does perfectly. Then I want to... Boy, she is really laughing. It cracks me up, actually. Then I want to put the big shell over here. And I want to put the sandpiper down. Close up my glue because I'm done with that. And then I have these flat adhesive back pearls. And they actually look iridescent, kind of just like the inside of a seashell. So really cool. So I'm going to use my new Take My Pick tool. So see how that came out? So the pressure kept pushing that up. So I'm just going to flatten it a little bit. So I'm just forming it with my finger like that. And then I'm going to pick a pearl up, place it down, another one, and another one. And then just when you thought we were done, we need some Winka Stella. My dog's probably going to come running because I said Stella. And there are grooves in this seashell that I'm just following those lines. Oh, so beautiful. Always need some Winka Stella. You aren't kidding. You aren't kidding. When Stampin' Up! Didn't have it, you know, when it was unorderable for so long, I was sweating bullets, but I did see it's back in stock, so that's good. So here's our card. I'm going to try to move it a little bit to see if you can see the Winka Stella. Not so much. Wicked cute. Oh, Robin, you just made me smile. I love it, because the first time I ever heard someone use wicked in a good way, you know, like it was like really good, was from you guys when I was in New Hampshire years and years and years and years ago. So whenever I say, you know, oh, that was wicked awesome or something like that, I think of you guys. So that is the card. And I had to practice before I went live. So here was my second one. Kind of just duplicate. Is same identical card. So I have two cards now that I can put in my stash. I also want to take two envelopes. And this is an afterthought, but I have been telling you, you need to use your, you know, decorate your envelopes. Make them coordinating. So I'm taking a block. I'm taking the three little sandpipers, and I'm actually going to not stamp those in black. I'm going to use Misty Moonlight. And there we go. Oh, that looks kind of weird. I'm going to do one on the back, on the flap. All right, and then it definitely needs something else. It so needs something else. So I am going to hold that thought. Take my crumb cake blends. I'm going to start with the light. Maybe I like dark. Let me try this. The speckle. I grew up on the North Shore of Massachusetts. Wicked. Psst. What's the expression? Heaven help you, though, if an adult heard you say that. Oh, oh, that's funny. That is funny. Okay. Okay, that looks all right, I guess. That crumb cake, I don't like that color crumb cake. So I do not like the light crumb cake. So let's try, let's try the dark. Not sure about that either, but it's on there now, so we're going with it. And I'll do the sand on that as well. Oh. Not the best I've ever done, but it will be okay. So we've got that, and we've got that. Oh, I really don't like that. It looks yellow. Anyway, it's good to go. All right, so I'm going to take my Stampin' Scrub, clean these up. I hope you like today's project. It's another card that looks like it might be a little involved, but you saw how easy it was to create that. So simple. So simple. All right, I'm going to point you back up to me. Hello! Sahara Sand, maybe. Well, Sahara Sand would probably work, but it's retired. It went out last year, so for a class, I can't use it. For my own personal use, I could. But I had a sale, a BOGO sale, and that was one of the items I had for sale, and someone bought it. So I don't have Sahara Sand anymore. Thinking back, I probably should have kept it, but I didn't. So, que sera, sera, right? All right, so today's day 6 in the bag. Yay, thank you for joining me, and thank you for hanging out with me and your comments. I always appreciate them. Thank you for the hearts. I love them too. And share this with your friends and family. And you know, this is a steal of a deal. This whole set, like I said, for $26.50, you get the whole thing, so you can't go wrong. But again, if you order it, make sure that the sale price shows on your screen. If it doesn't, if it rings up, if it shows full price, you'll want to call Stampin' Up and have them address that and get that fixed, or put the order in for you. But they are not open on Saturday. I just realized it's Saturday and they are not open. So you'll have to call first thing Monday morning, Mountain Time, which is, they're open at 7 Mountain Time. So whatever that is for your area, for Eastern Standard Time, that's 9 o'clock in the morning for us. So make sure you hop on and address that with them. So tomorrow I will be going live again with yet another retired product and a cute, hopefully, idea card. Maybe I'll make a box or something. Maybe I'll use one of the retired papers. So we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And I hope the sun is shining wherever you're at. And if it's not, I hope it's shining in your heart. You guys take care, and thanks again. Love you. Bye-bye.